Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrestling Fun with Father and Son. I'm Father Matt and this is Son.
Hi.
And this is a little bit late, but this is the week of WWE. This is Smackdown, the 3rd of the 9th, 2019. Started off with a bit of a recap of the Bayley situation. Obviously Bayley turned heel, turned her back on Becky Lynch and sort of sided with Sasha Banks. They had, like I say, a little bit of a recap with a video. Then Bayley came down to the ring. She did a promo about why she done it, about how she is friends with Sasha Banks and she's trying to show the kids loyalty to friends and friendship and stuff like that. That proceeded then for them to sort of say about Charlotte Flair in their match. That then brought out Charlotte Flair, who did a little bit of a back with like the back sort of response to her promo. In turn, then Sasha Banks came out, and then Charlotte decided, I'm not going to wait for them to attack me, I'm going to attack them. So she attacked Bayley. Sasha then quickly got into the ring to try and help Bayley, only for Bayley to get a chair. She attacked Charlotte with a chair, and then Sasha did it as well, and that was kind of it. Next we had the King of the Ring. Next match for the King of the Ring, it was Ali versus Elias. Simple match. Elias got the drift away win, so he's now advanced. We're getting closer and closer to the end. I'm still thinking that the end is going to be Clash of Champions. Next we had Samoa Joe. He was from Raw to Smackdown, saying he was going to scout out his opponents. Then we've got the Black in the back. Yep, Aleister Black again in the back, but this time he said he was going to go to the ring to try and get a fight. Next then we had Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss versus Fire and Desire in a non-title match. Again, nothing much to this match. Fire and Desire actually got a win over Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, sort of stamping their names into that sort of championship title picture. So they're saying that maybe they might have a match at Clash of Champions. Next we had Chad Gable backstage again doing this sort of workout before his match, because he had a match for King of the Ring later on, only for Samoa Joe to sort of walk and barge into him and then have a go basically about his height. So the same thing as what Shelton Benjamin was doing about saying he was short. Samoa Joe is doing that as well. The thing is that Samoa Joe is not much taller than Chad Gable, which I thought that was kind of you got to watch these things and storylines because he's not much taller. So, but it is what it is. Again, they're still dragging on with Chad Gable being an underdog because of his height, which I'm not happy. I don't like that storyline, to be fair. You know. Then we had Randy Orton. He came out to do a promo about Kofi Kingston, about Kofi Kingston went on his level, and then he proceeded to call out Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston's music hit, only for what to happen?
The Revival was attacking him.
Yep, the Revival sort of brought him out, sort of half dragging him out, half attacking him. Randy Orton got into the mix. Kofi tries to fight back, but Randy Orton proceeds then to attack him, calling him stupid while stomping him, and then they did a super RKO, and that was kind of how they ended. They were all on the turnbuckles posing. It looks like the Revival are basically stooges to people. They stooged for Shane McMahon and now stooging for Randy Orton. It's a shame because they're such a good tag team. Then we had the next King of the Ring match, like I said, Andrade versus Chad Gable. And Chad Gable got a bit of a sloppy roll-up. It looked a bit sloppy, to be honest, but he did get a roll-up win. So he's now advanced against Elias next week. Next we had what I'm calling the Black to Front. Yep, Black to Front. Aleister Black come down to the ring, had his fight with Shelton Benjamin. It was a very quick win by Aleister Black. Not much to say about it, to be honest. There was no build up to who was going to fight. He just came out and they had to fight, and it was Shelton Benjamin. That was kind of it. Then we had Maverick with his wife for the 24/7 belt for the jobbers to appear. Someone did get a roll up. Who did get the roll up and win on Drake Maverick in the skewing? Yep, the skewing scuffle. It was Bo Dallas. He became the 24/7 champion momentarily, because we'll get to that in a minute. And Shinsuke Nakamura came out with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn did a promo about the jobber that Shinsuke was fighting. Shinsuke got a win, only for Bo Dallas and the jobbers to appear. And then someone did. The jobbers appeared, and then Drake Maverick got the roll up and Bo Dallas win the championship back, only to then be backing up to the stage and area, only for R-Truth to appear, and he got the belt and ran off. So R-Truth is the 24/7 champion again. The belt's okay, but it's becoming really stale. They need to sort of I don't know what they can do to reinvigorate the life in that belt. It's now becoming really dull. I'm getting bored. They're just sort of putting it on the show just for the sake of it now, and they're not really thinking about it. It's becoming what everyone thought it would be, which is a dull belt. And then we get to the main event, which was Daniel Bryan coming out. He did a promo, obviously, about Rowan's attacks on Roman Reigns, saying that because he was a friend with Rowan, he is guilty by association, and that he never lies and he hates liars, and that he wants an apology of Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns' music hit, he came out, only for Rowan then to appear from behind him, attack him. They fought down to the ring. Rowan used the steel steps. Daniel Bryan tried to interfere and sort of help and sort of wake some sense into Rowan, only to be pushed off. Rowan pushed him off. Then he went and attacked Roman Reigns some more to get a microphone and say he was no one's puppet. And then he admitted that he did it. He admitted that he'd done the car run drive-by, and also the forklift. Set up the forklift thing, and then he said that there was going to be a match, Clash of Champions against Roman Reigns, and then he took out Roman Reigns to the outside near the announce table. He got steel steps again, used them on Roman Reigns. He cleared off the announce desk, only for Daniel Bryan to sort of try and interfere again, saying that he was his friend. You're my friend, he was saying, and slapped Roman again, only for Roman to do what?
Put Bryan through the table.
Yep, he grabbed him, I think, by the head, and he slammed him through the table, and that was how they ended it. He left Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan decimated. So the trouble is, I'm still a little bit sceptical. Was Daniel Bryan involved, or is this just actually just Rowan going rogue? We don't know. It's hard to tell in the WWE. Because they do things that you kind of think aren't real, or it's hard when they put suspicion like this, because I still think that Daniel Bryan might be involved in some way, but we might find out later on. This storyline has gone a little bit stale as well. They were doing so well, and I think it's now bottomed out, and they should have revealed this a little bit sooner. Anyway, that was Smackdown. It's a little bit later than normal because just the schedule, so it's going out on Friday. Next week we'll do again week of WWE, Raw and SmackDown. We'll also do predictions because I think after I think it's a week Sunday is Clash of Champions, Kai. So we'll have to do that predictions next week as well. We'll probably do the week of WWE and then do that at that time as well. Quickly, actually, in other notes, we are a bit later in the week, so we can report on this. A bit of AEW news, Kai. Chris Jericho lost his title. Yep, he went. He went for a meal, he left it in his limousine, and then it went missing. Yep, so he lost the title, I think 24 hours after winning it. It has been returned to Jericho now. They have found it. But I thought that was quite a funny little thing. Yep, like I say, like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. So I'll say goodbye, and say goodbye, Kai.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.